This is your vitamin M. This is your motivation for the week.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, yay! Hey, welcome to your vitamin M. And yes, I'm kind of feeling it already tonight. I am ready to jump in. I am ready to get started on tonight. Welcome once again to your vitamin M, to your weekly dose of motivation with your hype girl, with your cheerleader. Let's go. Your host, your very own Marshall Sterling. Yes. Are you ready for an exciting night? Are you geared up? Listen, it is on fire. We are already lit. We are already in this thing. And let me tell you, if this is your first time joining us on Vitamin M, the M once again stands for motivation. It is recommended weekly that you get you a little dose of vitamin M just so that you remember always to never give up, to live out loud, and to shine, baby, shine. We don't hide, we shine. We take life by the horns and we work it. Listen, we go into the problem and we do the doggone thing. We don't shy away. We don't walk away. Listen, we are in here. If you have yet to join the Sterling Inner Circle, I want you to, when this episode is over with and the show is done, I want you to go and I want you to click the link and I want you to join the Sterling Inner Circle. So with that being said, this is check-in time. If you watched last week, if not, you need to go back and you need to watch the episode from last week because you had homework. It was talking about thankfulness versus gratitude. You had homework on last week. And this is your motivational speaker check-in from your leader. Did you do your homework? If you remember, your homework was from then until the end of the year, I asked you to take 10 minutes, just 10 little minutes out of your life. I asked you to meditate for 5 and to set a hard time. I don't want you to go 11. I don't want you to go 10 and a half. I asked you to go for 10 minutes, 5 minutes of meditation and 5 minutes to journal those things that you are thankful for. And once you journal what you are thankful for, how can you up the ante? How can you take it to the next level? How can you put action on it? Because remember that when we put action on it, that is where gratitude comes in. So did you do your homework? Did you take the 10 minutes? Well, don't worry. Don't fret. You're not getting in trouble. All I need you to do is get started. Get started tonight. I say first thing in the morning, but whether you do it in the morning, whether you do it midday, whether you do it at night, I say morning because it's fresh on your mind. You set your day. It just gets you set up in the right direction when you can meditate and focus first thing in the morning. And so I say morning time is the best time to jump in and to meditate and to journal. And then you have the rest of your day. All I asked you to do was take 10 minutes. That is it. 10 minutes and 10 minutes only. So we're just going to go over a quick refresher. Remember, the episode 1 was about the journey of how did I get here. After we took the journey, then we went on to talk about the journey led into a powerful, positive affirmation that I say over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And that is, I am enough. I am enough. I'm enough for the journey. I am enough for the task. I am enough for whatever comes my way. I am equipped and I'm ready to do whatever it is. And we led from there once again to thankfulness versus gratitude, and how that thankfulness is just the beginning of gratitude, but gratitude completes the thankfulness. Gratitude gets us to the next level. And when we think about that tonight, listen, we are going on a mini series for the remainder of this year. And you want to know what it's called? Mind your mindset. Yes, mind your mindset. Mind your mindset. Mind your mindset. You listen, I know that if you have kids, I've told friends, listen, I have told the kids in my school, sometimes I've had to tell other people, other educators, mind your own business. Tend to yourself. Look after you first. I don't need you in somebody else's business. When I've been disciplining kids, when I have disciplined my own child, sometimes I have looked at her and said, is it your business? Mind your own business. I don't need you telling the other person what to do. I need you to mind your own business. So on tonight, we are going to take a dive, a journey, and we're going to look. We're going down the road together, minding our own mindsets. Minding our own mindset. Listen, we're going to talk about what is mindset. What is it? What is the definition? What does it look like? What does it sound like? What does it feel like when we are minding our own mindset? Because we want to go into 2023 rolling and brightly shining. We want to remember to shine, baby, shine. We want to have our mindset together so that we are able to live our best life. Mindset is everything. Mindset shapes everything. Your mindset. It is your mindset. When you are minding your mindset, you are not worried about others. You are worried about yourself, your mindset, your perception, the way you perceive things, the things that you do. So when we return, we are going to complete it and to talk about, we're going to define it first. What is mindset and how do I mind my own mindset? How do I mind? I'm not worried about your mindset. I'm worried about what I think and how it impacts my own life. We will return after this commercial break.
It's time to take your business to the next level. If you would like to be featured on the Vitamin M Show or advertise your business or product in over 200 million homes, scan the QR code on the screen or go to www.marshallsterling.com.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome back. We are in here and we are into a heated discussion. It is on fire and I am excited about it. I am happy and elated about this topic. We are talking about mind your mindset. Once again, we are talking about mind your mindset. And before we left, I was talking about your mindset. What is your mindset? How does your mindset impact your life? What true impact does mindset have? And you have heard it. If I've said it, I know many of you have also said it. Mind your own business. Tend to yourself. It's the same thing with your mindset. Mind your own mindset, not the mindset of others. Mind your mindset, because it has such impact on your life. But while we are minding our mindset, what does it mean? Because I can mind my mindset, but Marshall, I need to know exactly what that means. And so I'm going to read you the definition, because you know I will not misquote a definition. So what is mindset? Mindset is defined as an established set of attitudes held by someone, a frame of mind, your attitude, your disposition, typical of a particular group's social or cultural values. It's your outlook. It's your philosophy. It's the values of a person. It is your mental attitude. Yes, it is your mindset. And I know that that's a lot, so I'm going to slow down because I can talk fast at times, and I'm going to read that definition again because it is important that you have the definition so that you're able to apply it correctly to your life. So what is mindset? Mindset is defined as or viewed as an established set of attitudes held by someone, a frame of mind, an attitude, a disposition, typical of a particular group's social or cultural views, your outlook, your philosophy, values of a person, your mental attitude. So when we think about mindset, and when I say mind your mindset, how does that relate to us? How does that impact us? It means that I have to be, you must be. I admonish you to be an active participant in your own life. Get up and do something for yourself. Stop standing back and letting life happen to you. Don't let them run you over. Get up and do something. Minding your mindset means that if I stand back and I just let things happen to me, then they are defining for me how I feel, what I think, my outlook, my frame of mind, my mental attitude. I don't want anybody to have that much control over me because my mindset is defined by my interactions, by my experiences, by the things that happen in my life. And I do have some control over the things that happen in my life. I don't have to just allow something to take over my life. I have to get up, as I said, and I have to do something. I have to, listen, you have to do something because you've got to mind your mindset. You must mind your mindset. You have to define your outlook, your perspective, your viewpoint, your frame of mind, your attitude. That is yours to control. It is yours. And listen, let me tell you something. Your mindset is, when I say mind your mindset can be motivating if you allow it to be, because it tells me what to think. It tells me how to view. That's why I get up and I say that I am enough, because I am minding my mindset. I don't want my mindset to be negative. I don't want to say I can't do. I want to say that I am enough because I am minding my mindset. I define who gets to get into my space, who gets to get into my world. You want to know why? Because I'm not going to allow your negativity in here. I'm not going to let your negativity in here because I'm minding my mindset, my experience. Seeing what I have learned is when people react to situations according to their experiences. You react to situations according to your experiences. Let me tell you how I know. Have a negative experience with something and see what happens. See if you have a tendency to give it a second chance. See if you want to go back. Let me tell you something. I have went somewhere and had bad food, and it took me and I got sick afterwards. And it took me a minute before I went back. And sometimes I just said, I'm good. I'm never going back. There is a place who I shall not name the name of the place. I won't even tell you if it's a food place. I won't tell you if it's a clothing place. I won't tell you what it is, but only my family knows. And my family's going to crack up. There is a place, I'm sorry, I have not been. I refuse to go. I will not go because the experience was so bad. The experience at this place, it shaped my outlook on them. It shaped my perspective. And so I can't even go. Although I have family members that their perspective was different. See, they were minding their own mindset. They were minding their own mindset. They did not allow my mindset, my feelings about it impact them. They still go to this day. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not going. I cannot do it. I can't get it out of my head. I can't undo it. But that is the beauty in minding your mindset, because you get to, they are allowed to define it for themselves, not me. But I don't have to go just because they go. So I decide for myself that I'm not going because it does not work for me. It doesn't. And I even experienced this even as a principal. When parents have had a negative interaction with a previous school, then that impacts the way they come and treat me at mine. And so sometimes I have to give them a different experience so that they know that if they had a negative experience, that we are not all the same. Even at wherever it is, even at a restaurant, even at a church, everybody gets to experience it differently. So I have to give them a different experience because they bring that with them. And that molded their mindset. So what is molding your mindset? What experiences are you involved in, or have you been involved in, that are minding your mindset? You have to define for yourself. I want you to mind your mindset. I want you to be thoughtful about your mindset, about your experience, about your business, about what you want to do. We're going to dive in deeper when we return.
Book Marshall Sterling for your next event. Services include keynote addresses, conferences, workshops, breakout sessions, and staff meetings. For more information, scan the QR code on the screen or go to www.marshallsterling.com.
Mindset is everything. Welcome back to Mindset. Mind your mindset. Mindset is all about your viewpoint, your outlook, your philosophy. It is your mental attitude. See, your mindset tells you whether or not you see the glass as half full or half empty. It is your mindset. And two people can sit in the same room with the same situation and have two different experiences and two different mindsets. It's all about the way that you view. It's all about your experiences that you bring to the situation. Your experiences help shape and define your mindset. That's why when you have a negative experience, sometimes you just cannot get yourself to go back to wherever or whatever it is because it has shaped your viewpoint. That's why I say, for me, first impressions are everything. Once I meet you the first time and I know, or the first time you show me who you are, I don't know. I'm not stealing somebody's quote. That is somebody else's quote. I'm crediting it to whoever it belongs to. But I'm going to believe you the first time you show me your true colors, because I always am aware to mind my mindset. My mindset is my outlook. That's why you have to be careful about how you treat people, so that people don't walk away from you with a negative experience, and then it takes a ton of other interactions to correct the one. Because the first time we meet, I want you to have a positive experience. I want us to interact with one another in a positive way. When I think about minding your mindset, I am reminded of a story where a certain man sent in 12 spies into a land to go and investigate, is the way that I'm going to tell the story. They went to go spy it out. They went to go see if all was well, if everything was good. Was it going to actually end up working out? He sent 12. Well, all 12 came back. And when the 12 came back, 10 of them, all 12 said that all was well, that it was flowing. There was a lot of, there was things over there that they needed, and it was going to be beneficial. But of those 12, I like to say that it was their past experiences. It was something that they experienced while they was there. 10 of the 12 said, we can't do it. We can't make it. It's not going to work out. We're not going to be able to overtake it. It's just not going to work. But it was only two of the 12 who said that yes, it is flowing, and yes, all is well, and yes, we can overtake it. Just think, sometimes you have to be in the minority. Sometimes you don't have to be with the majority. The 10 stuck together, but it was only 2 who stuck with each other to say that we can do it. And what they also added to that was a little bit of secret, a secret that I'm going to share with you tonight, that people see you the way you see yourself. If you see yourself as a grasshopper, if you see yourself small, if you see yourself mediocre, that is how others are going to view you. They view you the way you view yourself. And that's what the 2 came back. If we see ourselves mighty, we can do it. It's the same thing. How do you see your business? How do you see your business? How do you see yourself? How do you mind your mindset? Mind your mindset. Mind your mindset. Mind your mindset. Because if you view yourself small, if you don't see yourself making it, if you don't see your business succeeding, if you don't see yourself as the best educator, as the best principal, I have the best staff, I'm married to the best person in the whole wide world, nothing gets better than this, then so it is. I'm going to view you the way you view yourself. I have said it over and over again. Listen, let me tell you something. I am not following you if you will not follow your own self. You have got to follow your own dreams. Drink your own Kool-Aid. You want everybody else to drink your Kool-Aid and to push your dreams and to get behind you and run. Run for yourself. Push your own self. Mind your mindset. Mind your mindset. Tell yourself that you are well. Tell yourself that you can make it. Tell yourself that I am not a little bitty grasshopper, that I am giant and that I am mighty and that I can make it, that my business serves a need that others need. My business serves a need that others need. I am enough. You have to mind your mindset. Because when you mind your mindset, you can motivate your own self. You can get up in the morning time and chant to yourself about your greatness. So on tonight, I am thankful, I'm happy, I am excited about minding your mindset. And what I want you to be mindful of as we go into the rest of this year, listen, I want to add an additional action item to what you do. Listen, I want you to do mindset work. I want you to mind your mindset this week. I want you to pause and to stop and to think and take note and capture. If you are saying negative things to yourself, I cannot wait to see you next week for you to get your vitamin M. Mind your mindset.
Join us next week to get your weekly dose of vitamin M as we continue our series Mind Your Mindset. Book Marshall for your next event.
Listen, y'all need to get into this Sterling experience. There is nothing like it. It's not just her last name. Marshall brings the heat. She's powerful. She gives you actionable skills that you can implement immediately. You don't want to miss it. And if you need a speaker for your engagement, you need to book her. Listen, she's going to bring the energy. She's going to bring the fire. She's going to bring all the points. A+ experience.
Advertise with us. Scan here to set up your discovery call. Let's grow together. Join the Sterling Inner Circle today. Please visit our website at www.marshallsterling.com.